Hi again, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications about our next videos. When I was 26, I decided to come to Japan, and I told everyone that if I went to Japan and stayed, that I would start my own English school. And my father was very helpful. He said, "Are you crazy?" After that, once I sort of showed that I was going to really do it, he became more helpful. But at first he was trying to convince me not to come. He'd say, look at this, Canadians attacked by Yakuza in Osaka. Kev, look at this, volcano erupts. Many people have to be evacuated. Japan's dangerous." Anyway, after a few months, I kept reading books about Japan, and my father realized I was going. I bought my plane ticket, so he started getting me books on Japan and helping me out, which was nice. And he co-signed a loan so that I could afford it. I had my plane ticket, but just living expenses were tough. So I ended up in Nagoya, and I taught English there. And then I moved out to Kanagawa to be with my Japanese girlfriend, who became my wife. And again, I'd always said that if I stayed, I would start an English school. So we actually started a school in Minamiashigarashi, which is near Odawara or Hakone. And that school grew to be, we had 200 students, and including myself, 4 full-time teachers. So we did very well. We taught at companies. We taught at Fujifilm, Fujikiki, GS Yuasa, where else? Kase Optronics, Mitsubishi Chemical, Morohoshi Songyo, so a lot of different places. And we taught children to adults. And in my 30s, I basically was kind of semi-retired. I taught about 15 hours a week, and I managed the schools. And as long as anything didn't go wrong, it was a good life. But all through my life, when I've had ideas, it seems that people around me tell me what's wrong with the idea. And I think everyone means well, but if you're going to pursue something a little bit different, you really, really need to listen to yourself and maybe tell the people around you, look, I've got this idea, but don't tell me what's wrong with it. Not now. Right now, you got to tell me how I can do it. Help me with ideas about how I can do it. And then, later you can tell me what's wrong. But right now, support the idea so I can generate some positivity. And then in a few days we'll talk again, and what's wrong? What are the problems, and how can I solve them? So it seems to be human nature to tell you this is not a good idea, you can't do it. After getting my schools going, it was a good life, and for about, God, how long? I don't know, until my early 40s, school was going along. And then I decided that I wanted to try something new, so I got into university teaching, and I've taught at various universities in Japan. And it's been a good life overall. You get a lot of time off, and the students are interesting, and we get students from all over the world at one of the schools I teach at. So yeah, it's a good life. Would I recommend coming to Japan now and teaching? I'm not sure. It's become more difficult. There aren't as many jobs, the population's going down, things like that. But yeah, I wanted to sort of mention about how I got started and why I came here. Thank you for watching.